watching Ben Humble CEO's Lambo Lunch on Mat McKeever's channel. Right along for special guests, cool cars, mastermind talks, and good food. Let's roll.
We're back with Lambo Lunch on Monday again, and this time it's with Mat Piche. You guys probably remember Mat Piche from my YouTube channel. We've done multiple videos now with Matt out of Kitchener-Waterloo. In fact, way back in the day, if you guys are an OG fan, you may remember Mat Piche with the race to 500 subscribers. Now, he beat me on the race to 500 subs. I beat him on the race to 10,000 subs. We're now both racing towards 100,000 subs. Matt's just a great guy who's been crushing it for an extended period of time out of the Kitchener-Waterloo market, often with just simple duplex conversions and single family homes. And in today's video, he's going to sit down with our boy Humble CEO and chat about their recent real estate deal, as well as Matt's real estate investing model out of Kitchener-Waterloo.
Hey, here to see Ben?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Matt?
Not much.
Fruitful Investor. How are you, man? Good to see you. Come on in, have a seat, bro.
Cool.
So made the drive down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nice and easy.
Awesome, awesome. So how is Kitchener-Waterloo these days?
Nice and hot, good market. I like it. Need more deals, man.
You need more, right?
Yeah.
Canada's crazy right now. There's it's tough to find deals sometimes, right?
It is. Yeah.
I know we're just wrapping up our first deal, so
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Man.
Boom.
That's good.
That's a good one. You do a lot of JV stuff, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. I know you've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Right? What is the thought process behind the JV deals? I know a lot of people don't know about this stuff.
Just helps you scale quicker. So it's all for my social media, so a lot of people watch me on YouTube, Instagram, etc. And then they contact me wanting to invest in real estate because they're too scared to do it on their own. So I have a team, I got the expertise, I've done it over and over again. So they partner with me, it's a proven system, nice and easy. Helps grow my business, helps grow their business.
So it really helps like new people get started, right? In real estate that otherwise normally wouldn't take action. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because people tap out too quick in Canada. Maybe people get 2 or 3 or 4 mortgages and then that's it. Doesn't matter how much money you make, how good you're doing, the banks say no, right? If we can keep growing in real estate, keep buying properties without using the normal banks, then we can grow our business quicker, right?
Right. Would you agree that a lot of it is just based on limiting beliefs maybe with people? They don't know how to invest their money, where to invest it. They're afraid to take action on their own because they just like, God forbid the worst thing happens.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the biggest element in being a good JV partner for somebody? Like what is somebody who's afraid to take action looking for in a guy like you?
Looking for a mentor, number one. So like for mine specifically, it's called the Real Estate Investing Apprenticeship Program. So it's
Apprenticeship, okay.
it's all marketed towards me teaching them, showing them exactly, because they can read about it, they can hire coaches, that's all cool. But once they get in the project with me, see the flooring we're using, what color of paint, why we're using the countertops, etc., to get the right tenant or to get the right buyer, then they learn so much quicker. It takes 1 or 2 deals, and then they're off on their own.
So would you agree, like, being a JV partner, being a money lender, is one of the best ways to invest your money in Canada right now?
The easiest, best way. That's what I'm getting
Easiest,
first.
right?
I'm doing real estate to grow the money, that's all cool, but even my goal is to be a lender. So much easier, so much more, it's real passive.
Yeah, and it's tangible. So unlike keeping your money in the stock market or other things, you're putting it towards a really hard asset.
Physical assets.
That's right, something that's quantifiable, something that you're going through a lawyer's process to focus on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of security there doing real estate deals. What do you think is the thing that holds people back the most from, let's say, from doing these kind of deals? It's just they just don't know it's available to them, or
Like
what
the
do you think
partnership
it is?
specifically?
Yeah, I'm talking like the JV stuff.
Yeah.
What holds people back from doing more of these kind of deals?
A lot of people think they can do it on their own. That's the thing. So they research, watch videos, read the book, etc., thinking they will do it. And a lot of people just can't. They don't just have it in them to deal with this business. So partnering with an expert and then that expert showing them, it will just pave the way to do it for like on their own later, right? So maybe they can do it on their own once they know the exact tools. A lot of people are just too afraid to do it no matter what.
Yeah, and there isn't a lot of good operators, right? Would you agree that money goes to the best operators?
100%.
Right, people want to go to confidence.
Exactly, they want trust.
Right, they want to go to the guy that's done 10, 20,
Exactly.
30, 50 deals, knows exactly how to execute to get those deals done on time and on budget and everything else.
Yeah.
I think that's what lacks a lot. It's just finding confident, competent,
Proven people.
operators.
Yeah, 100%. So if you can become one of those people and know what you're doing, it's going to be simple. Your business is going to blow up.
Yeah. So you know what I like what you just said is like there's people who have money sitting in the sidelines, right? They're doing nothing with it. Really, this is one of the best ways for them to get involved in real estate.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to understand real estate or
Exactly.
really know that much about it if they just find somebody else that does.
Exactly.
Right? It comes back to just using your own unique ability, using the resources you have.
Yeah.
You only got those three commodities in life, right? Money, energy, and time.
Exactly.
You've got a lot of money, but you don't have the energy or the time or the understanding how to apply it, find somebody else who does.
Exactly.
Right? And if you don't have any money, but you have a lot of time and energy, then gain a skill set, understand the market, become a great operator, and there's plenty of people with money that are happy to partner with you and do more deals. I love this whole JV model because I think it really is a win-win for both parties,
100%.
right? Is it ever not a win-win? Like when is it a bad idea to do a JV with somebody? This is what I'm curious about.
If somebody doesn't know what they're doing, if they're not proven, that's the only risk I can see is that they haven't done a number of deals, they don't have a proven system. You partner with them, that's where it can get a little tricky. But if you're partnering with someone who's done it over and over again, they got the system, they got the team, it should work out most times, right?
Right.
99% of the time.
Right. So the biggest, I guess, risk is giving your money to somebody who's not experienced.
Exactly. 100%. That's the biggest risk. If you can find someone who is,
Then you're
golden.
safe bet.
Yeah, you're golden.
Now here's the cool thing, that I think about this whole JV thing is, in a way, it's kind of recession proof as well.
Yes.
Because if the market goes up, down, and sideways,
Yeah.
if you've got a confident operator, they know what to do with that money.
Exactly.
Sometimes they're using it to flip properties.
Exactly.
Other times they're using it to, let's say, keep them as rentals.
Yeah.
Or like speak to that, because I'm kind of curious your thoughts on that whole piece.
Yeah, real
Like, what
estate-
happens when the market goes up, down,
Yeah.
and sideways with real estate?
So investing in real estate doesn't stop. The strategy just changes. So in a boom market, we're doing more flips. Obviously, it's easier.
In the boom market,
In the
right?
boom market,
Yeah,
you're gonna
okay.
flip. It's quick. It's nice and easy. When we start going to the correction, the recession, okay, maybe we buy property still. We're still buying. Maybe we're gonna hold them for 2-3 years until that curve comes back up again, and then the flipping starts all over again. So I like to do buy and holds all the time, but specifically in the boom, we want to flip a little more, and then in the recession, you want to buy more and hold, and then sell in 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah, well,
So-
it comes to that whole idea of buying low, selling high.
Exactly, yeah.
A lot of people are maybe thinking about that differently. The way I see buy low, sell high is you buy in the low market cycle and you
Yeah.
sell in the high market cycle,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So like I did that in 09 when the market tanked around here. There's houses for $25,000, $30,000.
It's amazing.
So I mean, I loaded up on those things,
Yeah, for sure.
one after the other. In 2010, I think I bought 12 or 13 of them.
Yeah,
And all I had to do was wait.
exactly.
That's the
Just
cool
wait.
thing with real estate.
Just
Is you
wait.
just get in.
Yeah,
right?
you only lose when you sell at a bad time. If you can just
Yeah.
wait through, if you can manage that low bad time and you can wait, you're gonna win even more, right? So
So it's a
hold.
patience game.
100%, yeah. A lot of people aren't patient.
Right.
They want results now, or they panic, and the down market they sell. That's when you lose. If you
Yeah.
wait, you'll gain a lot.
And you have to develop discipline around it, right? I know you're a big financial independence guy.
Yeah.
I am as well. I was very frugal the first
Yeah,
7
for
to
sure.
10 years of my life with my wife together.
Yeah.
We saved just about every penny we could put away, and we invested it all back in ourselves and our business. You're big on that mindset too, right?
sure, yeah.
What has that done for you? Because I know you're married too, right?
Yeah.
Like, how has that mindset helped you in the business or in flipping?
Yeah, so it's just the hustle at the beginning and staying broke and just being frugal.
Right.
But it's really paying off. Like in my business now, it's past couple of years, now I'm starting to see the fruits of that, holding off and being cheap, right?
Right.
Now it's fantastic. Now we can do what we want. Now we go traveling whenever we want. So you gotta hustle at the beginning.
It's important to be frugal and responsible with money.
100%,
right?
yes. Very.
It's super important to just gain a discipline about money,
Yeah.
right? And turn those little habits into a consistent discipline over time.
Exactly.
And what it's going to do is it's going to help you become a responsible steward,
Yes.
especially as you start using OPM, which is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Other people's money, for people who don't know what that is.
Yeah.
OPM, there's a book written by Robert Kiyosaki called OPM.
Exactly.
But I think that's kind of at the root of what we do.
Yeah.
It's knowing that we each have a unique ability,
Exactly.
and then if my ability is to become that confident operator and be able to take $1 and turn it into $2,
Exactly.
and somebody else has $1, then all I need to do is borrow that $1, turn it into $2, pay them back, give them
Both ways.
interest, and I get to keep the difference, right?
Exactly.
So what has OPM done for you? Because that's basically the whole core of
Yeah.
JV, right?
Literally
Joint
changed my
venture
life.
partner.
Literally. Because when
Yeah.
I first started off, I thought I had to do it all my own, lone wolf mentality. So I bought my first 2 properties. That was it. I was done. No more mortgage money. That's it. I had no more capital. Once I realized, okay, now I need to listen to people on stage who were always saying it's all about joint ventures. I said, no, it's not. Well, that's when I started. That's when I started the YouTube channel, social media, trying to attract joint venture partners. And then literally, we bought like 28 properties in 4 years. No, none of my money after that. So I had 2, and I was scaled from 2 to 30 in like 4 years. With none of my money, now, multi-millionaire, we do what we want, So it's crazy. JVs is life changing.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you can use it properly.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way about it. Like when we started my life, I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
So we had to get smart. We read every book on real estate. We went to every course, every 3-day thing that we could find in Toronto or even in the States a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I realized that you don't have to have money, you have to have access to money.
Exactly.
So if you have money, then find somebody who doesn't, but they're that operator.
Right.
And if you don't have money, but you can become a great operator, then find somebody who has money. And really bringing together your collective forces can help you do so much more business together.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have scarcity mindset about real estate. Would you agree?
100%, yeah.
Like especially investors in Canada, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but they have a lot of these limiting beliefs about
Yes.
there's only so many deals, there's only so much money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that way. I live in a world of abundance
Yeah.
where there's always a deal if you just go and find it. Money's always available if you just go and find
Sure.
it. What's your take on that whole thing?
Yeah, something even I'm working on is to grow the abundant mindset. And once you can tap into that, it's really like amazing. It's life changing. It's limitless. You can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
It just takes work, takes practice, takes proven results. Once you start seeing those proven results from the deals, then you start believing it, and then it just starts snowballing even more, right? So I think it's important to have that success and you kind of get it and see it, and then you start believing it. And it starts growing faster and faster. A lot of people don't see the success, right? They're working their normal 40-hour week job, they're broke, they're struggling, they think it's impossible, literally possible. There's no way I could become wealthy, right?
Right.
It is possible.
Yeah, and I think there's something to be said about checking off boxes. And like my mentor Mark taught me this. He said, you got to start checking boxes. So if you have a goal or a vision,
Yeah.
you have to be able to execute on that goal because when you do it, it gives you so much more confidence.
Yeah.
So one of my things since I was a little kid was like, I'm going to buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah, for sure.
And I never bought one. I said,
Yeah.
when I'm going to become a millionaire, I'll buy one. I still didn't buy
Exactly.
one because I said, I'm never going to drive it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
going
yeah.
to sit in the garage. Whatever the excuse was, I never
Yeah.
checked the box off. And one day Mark said to me, just check the box. Sell it tomorrow if you have to.
Yeah.
But check the box off, at least then it gives you the confidence that you've accomplished the thing. And then for people of high resolve like me and I want to do it,
Yeah.
it just reiterates and confirms your belief that, yep, I am good at this, I can do this.
Yeah.
Now what's the next thing? What's the
Yeah.
bigger thing? So if you can't check off a $100,000 box, you're going to check off a $10 million box,
Yeah.
right?
That's some crazy advice. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I love that whole thing. It even speaks to the whole idea of counsel versus advice.
Yeah.
A lot of people will give you advice in life about
Sure.
a lot of different topics, and advice doesn't mean anything
Yeah.
because advice is just an opinion.
Free. Yeah.
That's right. Counsel is based on expertise.
Yeah.
Counsel is based on somebody talking about a topic that they've done, something that they understand intrinsically because they've been through that journey.
Yeah.
So when I want to talk to people, I want to gain counsel.
Yeah.
Right? And I think a mentor is somebody who can just give you counsel. That's my definition of a mentor.
Exactly.
I think advice is just something that you get for free
Yeah.
all over YouTube and Instagram.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, from
Everybody
people
has
who
that.
haven't done it, but they want to talk about doing
Exactly.
it. It's this idea of like, I think people would rather talk about money than actually go through the journey of making
Yeah,
money.
that's what I'm noticing all around. People have done 1 or 2 or 3 deals and they think they're this expert.
Yeah.
They're talking about, they're teaching about it, and it's, you gotta be careful where you get advice from and where you're listening to, right?
Yeah. Well, something to keep in mind is that the market does move in cycles.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you've only ever seen a bull market,
Yes.
it's easy to feel like a genius.
Well, everybody looks like a genius right now in our market, in this part of Canada, right?
That's
So,
right. You got to be careful. Like I know people that lost properties back in 2009 and 10,
Yeah.
and they went belly up
Yeah.
because they were hit by a down cycle. They weren't prepared. They don't have an exit plan,
Yeah.
which is why I love the JV model because you're actually buying tangible goods,
Exactly.
right? So in a JV, everything gets registered on title,
Exactly.
right? You're going through a lawyer's office. So when you're the money lender, you get just as much security as you can possibly have on
For
that
sure.
money.
Yeah.
Giving it over to a money manager or putting it in the stock market,
Yeah.
there's no security in that,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
What are you really getting by putting your money in the stock market?
I don't know. Nothing. You're just hoping. You're speculating. I hope this works out. I hope it works. But real estate, proven. Thousands of years proven, right? If you just buy it right, buy the right areas, quality properties, attract quality tenants, you're set.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with the stock market is that those stocks trade at a multiple, right? It's
Yeah.
called a PE ratio. So if something is worth, like this plant is worth $10,
Yeah.
it's going to trade for $100. We've got a 10 PE. It's basically trading at 10 times what it's worth.
Exactly.
And people are buying it at that price.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is
It's a
that
fake
that's
value.
based on, it's a fake artificial value based on future expectations
Exactly.
of what this thing could be worth.
Exactly.
If you applied that law to anything else, it would
Yeah.
be absolute lunacy.
It would be. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'll sell you this car for 10 times what it's worth because it might go up in value in
Yeah.
the future.
It might. Yeah.
But that's what happens
Yeah.
in the stock world. So
That's great.
really getting into tangible vehicles, like for me, I've got that mortgage portfolio.
Yeah.
I've got the private mortgage assets, and we bring in over 30 grand a month completely passively in that business.
Exactly.
And I like it because everything is secured by millions of dollars of real estate.
Exactly. Physical.
I sleep very well at night. I sleep like a child.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Right? But yeah, I mean, I know we're just wrapping up our first JV deal, and maybe just speak to that real quick. So I brought the money, you brought the deal.
Exactly.
And what's the benefit at the end of the day, and would you do another one?
Yeah.
Ben and I have something to announce that we're really excited about.
We're getting married.
We're actually going to be starting a company, Cashflow Tribe.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited about this. It really combines a lot of our passions and a lot of our focus together. And so this is going to be a real estate business. It's going to be education oriented. And we need to know exactly what to make this business for you guys, for the audience. So here's the deal. We're going to put together a survey. We want to pick your brain and understand exactly what's holding you back from jumping in or leveling up as a real estate investor. And as part of this trade for filling out the survey, I'm going to give everyone that fills out the survey access to OREC 2019 footage. There's literally like 20 hours plus of amazing content from OREC 2019. But in addition, we're going to pick one lucky survey participant, and we're going to give away 2 free OREC tickets, as well as a one-on-one with both of us. So you'll get to sit down with us. Maybe Ben will even bring out the Lambo for you guys, and you can pick our brains on anything you want to talk about. And you should have a lot of questions for this guy that's already done 181 deals, over $21 million in non-bank financing, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg.
We need your help, guys, please. For us to really understand what's better for you, we need you to fill out the survey and tell us how we can help you. We're going to have off-market deals, tons of training and support. We're combining our two worlds to give you a lot of value. So please help us, and the trips and the excursions and fun things are a nice bonus, but truly help us understand what you need so we can help deliver it in a massive way. Let's do it together.
Absolutely. Link in the video description down below. It's just going to take a couple minutes. Jump over, do it. We'll give you free access to the course, and we look forward to hearing what's holding you guys back.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey, one more thing. I'm also going to do a Lambo Lunch one-on-one with whoever the winner is here today. We'll get a chance to sit down, drive the Lambo, have a bite, talk life, business, personal development, and I want to do that with you. So let's do it. Let's stay humble. Let's get it.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but just want to announce myself and Ben, we've extended the survey competition we're doing, so we're doing a round 2 for you guys. And in this, all you need to do is fill out that survey. You're going to get access to a ton of footage. You'll get the opportunity to win a chance to meet up with Ben one-on-one and a lot more.
But yeah, I mean, I know we're just wrapping up our first JV deal, and maybe just speak to that real quick. So I brought the money, you brought the deal.
Exactly.
And what's the benefit at the end of the day, and would you do another one?
Yeah, 100%. It allows me to keep building my business. I can keep flipping and getting the money from you without even thinking about it. I just call Ben up. Hey, I need 400 grand. Done. Right? My business is easy. I'm buying properties. I'm making money. You're making money. Hey, let's just keep doing it, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a JV.
Yeah. Again, focusing on that unique ability.
Exactly.
Right? You've got a property. You've got access to do the work.
Yeah.
Right? I've got capital. Bring it together. And now you've got a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
In a way, it's just like the banks. The bank is usually a JV partner for a lot of people, if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
The problem with the banks is that they want so much security. Sometimes they make it too hard for people to actually get into deals.
100%.
Especially me. Like I was self-employed, for years.
Yeah.
And the bank would say to me, hey, you're self-employed, I can't give you a mortgage.
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, but I own a whole company. I've been self-employed for 10 years.
Yeah.
We've got revenues, I take a salary.
It's insane.
But they're like, no.
Too big of a risk, apparently.
That's right. That's right. So it's the way that we quantify risk.
Yeah.
What I learned in life is that everybody looks at risk differently, right? There's no one standard risk analysis. You'll have an opinion, which then you use it to calculate risk.
Yeah.
Risk is not factual. Risk is very opinionated.
Exactly.
Right? So you'll gauge risk differently because of your viewpoint of the world and viewpoint of the asset or the situation that's in front of you.
Yeah.
So when you understand that, it's really understanding what is risk. To me, what's risky is working a job 9 to 5 until I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
That to me is risky.
For sure.
But what I'm risking is my time, my freedom.
Yeah.
Right?
The most important thing.
The most important thing to me. So I'm not willing to risk that and just go work in a job. Other people see small business as a risk.
Yeah.
They see buying properties as a risk. So I think the first thing is really changing your belief system about what is a risk.
Exactly.
Because once you can start thinking about it in a very constructive way and very non-biased way, I think that's when you truly start to see progress and results.
Yeah, right.
But until you change your thinking about what is risk, you're always going to be the glass half empty type of person.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You agree or?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you gotta take risks in some way to gain something, right? So the ones who win take some risk, but you have to be okay with taking a risk.
But you're risking anyways.
Exactly.
Even if you don't
do anything, you're risking what could be.
That's right.
A true freedom life, right?
Yeah.
So,
What is the opportunity cost of not doing
exactly.
the activity, right? What is the opportunity cost of not doing that deal or not jumping in, right? So you and I are thousands of dollars more wealthy because we jumped in and we did a deal together.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it was a calculated risk.
Exactly.
Right? Especially with real estate, it's very easy to calculate.
Yeah. Comparable sales.
You got it.
Got a good team, proven system, proven model.
That's right.
That's it.
And real estate doesn't move that quickly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It
the
takes
thing.
time, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
And that's why I like personally doing smaller flips. A lot of guys want to do big flips, and I've done those too, right? But I like the small flips because the market's not really going to change that fast. You know, we're banging out flips in 30 days, 45 days tops. The market's not going to change that much.
It's
right?
not shifting in 30
Exactly. If I do, you know, a big multifamily complex and it's a 6-8 month project, I want to change in 8 months.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So,
You know, I also find is some people want to run before they walk. They do
Yeah.
one single family, then they're doing a
Yes,
50 unit apartment building, right?
Yeah.
You get this phenomenon, I think, with
Yeah.
investors of all shapes and
For
sizes.
sure.
I've never been that guy. I mean, I always thought about it. I always think about this idea, but I read a book called Becoming Wealthy One Single Family House at a Time.
yeah, exactly.
And after reading that book, I realized that I could just get really, really good at this asset class. I don't have to jump to a larger, different asset class just
Yeah.
to prove I'm more worthy, more noble.
Exactly, yeah.
So we've done hundreds of single family deals, but I think we're kind of the same way, right?
Yeah.
Like, speak to that idea of jumping to the like the guy across the street,
Yeah, for
this
sure.
multi-unit, jumping from a single family to that building right
Yeah,
away.
I think people get, you know, just obsessed with the sexy goals. They want the next big thing. And it's not really about what they actually want, it's just what they think they should be doing or what people want them to see.
Right.
So for me, I like boring, and you know that.
Yep.
I like boring,
Boring.
simple. I don't like taking risks. I'm a baby, man. I don't want my money going down. I'm a baby, so I want the simple deals. The singles, like the doubles, fine with me. I don't need a triple or a home run. Sometimes we'll get one. We just did a home run a little bit.
That's right, we sure did.
Right, so that's cool, right?
Home
We get one
run,
of those.
that's right.
We get
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
those here in a while, but hey, I like the small deals. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I like that. Boring, simple, proven system. I like it.
There's enough stress in life, and there's
Yeah,
enough other
exactly.
things you want to do with your time.
Exactly.
Having to micromanage your money shouldn't be one of them.
Yeah.
I don't like the big deals because I'm not a specialist in the big
That's
deals.
the thing, right?
Could I be one? Sure, with enough time, energy, and,
For sure.
and attention there, I'm sure I could.
Yeah.
But I became really good at the singles. In fact, became the best at the singles in the local region.
Yeah.
So why not just win at singles? You can make money in anything. You can
Oh,
sell
sure.
plants, buy real estate,
Yeah.
create paintings. You can
Yeah.
make money on just about everything in life.
Exactly.
What are you good at, though?
Exactly. It's all about being an expert. That's what all it's about.
Unique ability. So
Yeah.
what would you say is your unique ability, or what are you an expert at?
So renovating and remodeling homes. So I was a carpenter before I even did any of this. Did an
Okay.
apprenticeship, have my own business. So that's my ability. I know how to renovate homes quickly on a budget. I understand my guys when they're going through. I understand what codes are, what they're talking about. I can see it before it's even done. So that's my ability, is renovating and transforming homes. So I double down. You know, we buy crappy homes, we make them nice, we do flips. That's what I like to do.
That's very important because you're focusing on the thing you're good at, your specialty.
Exactly.
Because you're a carpenter by trade, right?
Exactly,
So
yeah.
you're obviously much better at doing the work or understanding the work than
Exactly.
somebody who's brand new who maybe watched a couple
HGTV,
shows on HGTV
yeah.
and now they
100%.
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I think there's something really unique to be said about focusing on what you're good at.
Yeah.
Don't try to do everything yourself. I've been there. I tried to do it myself for 10 years and just wasted a lot of time.
Yeah.
So if you guys are listening at home, here's the moral of the story, I would say, is focus on what you're really good at and find somebody else to do the thing that you're not good at. You don't have to play to your weaknesses, just play to your strengths. And the more you can do that, the more you can create amazing partnerships with guys like Matt, and you can really start to grow. Because you will grow a lot quicker
100%.
by working with other people and
Oh.
trying to grow on your own.
Incredible, yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, in my experience, it was a matter of years to go from broke to multimillionaire. So
Love
all
it.
with the help of other people's money, not my own money.
Yeah. Best way to do it. I did it the same way. Dude, love your story. Appreciate you so much. I think it's time for lunch. You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, so tell me, like, so you go by the Fruitful Investor. How'd you
Yeah.
come up with that name?
I'm just obsessed with health and eating a fruit diet, basically. So I
Okay.
just thought I'd put it into the brand, kind of play on it. But I'm also like obsessed with freedom and living a life in like a great life in all
Oh,
ways.
so it's like a pun then, right?
Yeah, it is,
Okay.
yeah.
So being fruitful with
In
your
all
money,
ways.
with your endeavors, with
Exactly.
everything in life,
Relationships, friends,
and also
business.
crushing some pineapple every once in a while,
Hey,
right?
that's what I gotta do.
All right, let's go for a rip. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll take that. All right, time for lunch.
This is a seatbelt on this baby.
Oh, there's no seatbelt. Ready?
Go on, man. Oh, damn.
Yes, sir. First time in a Lambo?
First time ever, baby.
I waited for a while to buy this thing, but I should have bought it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're just so much fun. Let's get the heat on, though. It's getting
Yeah.
cold
Yeah,
in Canada, right? Dang.
Gotta move down south, man.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's get you on high here. Okay. Do I have seat warmers in this thing?
Okay.
I don't know, man. Yes, I do. Look at this. Boom. I didn't even know.
They built it for Canada.
That's right. So this thing's kind of crazy because I bought it and it's got this ridiculous subwoofer right behind you.
Oh, awesome.
So
Has to.
she's pretty loud,
Yeah.
I won't lie. And then it's got like the whole subwoofer sound
nice.
system down here. So I like it. She sounds good.
Amazing.
And then you're only supposed to drive this thing in sport mode.
Okay.
It's the only way this car works well.
Yeah. So you have like Corsa and all that in it, or? It's
Yeah.
just sport, yeah.
I guess. I'm still trying to figure it out, I won't lie. So did you always know you wanted to become a real estate investor, or when did that start for you?
Around age like 17, I knew I wanted to be a carpenter and get into flipping houses. Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. You were saying?
Yeah. So I always wanted to flip houses, so that's why I got into being a carpenter. And
Okay.
then just bought the first one, and I got the next one, and I got the bug. And I saw what could be. I met, older and more mature investors and saw what their life was like, saw what mine could be like, and that's when I got hooked.
And you were all about it from there,
Yeah, I was
right?
always all about being different than everybody else. Like I knew I would do something bigger than what's normal.
Yeah.
And then when I got into real estate, that's when I knew like this is what I'm gonna do 100%.
It's totally up to you. So as a lender, as a flipper, as a JV partner,
Yeah, man.
would you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
So what are your, I know you've got some pretty big goals, but what are your goals for yourself in your investing
Yeah, so
career?
the biggest goal I have for me is to spend the winners not in Canada.
Okay, dude,
If
I hear
If I
that.
can run a business that still
Okay.
kicks ass, still makes money while I'm chilling in Costa Rica or Hawaii for the winter, that's the main thing I want. And I want the Lambo when I come back here in the summer.
There you go. There you go. We can also have the Lambo when you're out in Costa Rica.
Yeah, find real people who are actually doing it. Don't listen to people who say it can't be done. Find the people that are doing it, and you'll see. Because they're everywhere, all around the world.
Right.
There's always somebody doing what you want to do. So find them, listen to them.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
It really is, because a lot of times we get advice from our family and
Yeah.
friends and people who haven't done what we want to
Exactly.
do. And I'm sure they might mean well.
Exactly.
They want to protect us like they would want to protect themselves.
Yeah.
But they just don't know.
Exactly.
I think the biggest thing with real estate investors and people in general, they just have a sense of, it's just ignorance. They don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
They're ignorant about a topic,
Exactly.
right? And we live in that ignorance and we just assume that's the reality. Until somebody rolls up in a Lambo,
Exactly.
and then our reality doesn't match his reality,
Yeah.
and then there's only one way he could have got a Lambo was by screwing people.
That's the other
right?
thing. Rich people must be greedy. Rich people must be
That's right.
crooks. It's not the truth at all.
Yep.
For me, I always say all the time, the nicest people that I know are rich people.
Yep.
Easily.
Yeah.
The ones that are pessimistic, that are angry, that are always in a bad mood are broke people.
Yeah. Well, and they're angry because they're broke.
Exactly.
Because they don't have the comforts that come with money,
Exactly.
right?
Money is important. A lot of people think it's not. It is so important. Probably the second most important thing. First is oxygen. That's how important money is. And people discount it with all the nice songs. All you need is love, which is cool, right? That's very important. But
Yeah.
in this world, in this 2019,
Love won't fill your belly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You need money.
That's right. I agree with you. Everybody needs money.
Yeah.
Too many people you're right, they're distracted is what it is.
Yeah.
They're distracted by media and other things around them that, they perpetuate this ridiculous scammer mindset,
Yeah.
right? This guy must be scamming if he's got a Lambo.
Exactly.
This person must be scamming if he's done millions of dollars of deals.
Exactly.
And the truth is, you just don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Because you haven't lived in my reality, you can't perceive to understand right? You
Exactly.
can't understand the reality if you're not there.
Exactly. 100%.
So I think the greatest thing you can do is stay humble. That's why I go by humble.
man.
Stay humble
100%.
and always be a student of the game.
Yeah.
Be a student of life.
Yeah.
Find people that are doing things that you're not doing
Exactly.
and just reach up, ask for help,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
Take massive action and really start to understand what you don't understand. So get educated,
Yeah.
find a mentor. And I think a lot of people they fail to do that.
100%.
That's what keeps them broke.
Yeah.
Around, I'm like, found a hundo. I literally forgot my wallet today, but I found this $100 bill.
$100.
Yeah. Looks good though, right?
Looks fucking sick,
I
right?
gotta get you one.
Yeah, man.
That's almost between your color and my color. I love the white.
Yeah.
I found this. It's called balloon white.
White?
So it's just a little bit off white.
Yeah, yeah, I like
and
that.
because it had the white interior, I was like, gotta go.
100%.
Set it up, man.
Sweet, man.
Would you want to leave it there? Leave it there for a minute, right? Ain't nobody trying to pay for parking a Lamborghini. I only get $100 to my name. Think I'll tow Lambo? But yeah, man, it's excited to have you here, man.
Sure.
I don't care how cold it is. If it's not snowing, we're driving Lambo.
Exactly.
Sorry, we do not provide charge for parking meter. Good, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, come on, let's go, bro. Look at this. We rented out the whole joint just for us. Hello, how are you? I'm good. For the two of us, we're the guys having the Lambo Lunch. Is that cool?
Thanks again to Ben and Mat Piche for sitting down and shooting this Lambo Lunch video for us. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and we want to hear from you. Do you want to see more Lambo Lunches? Let us know in that comment section down below. If you guys haven't already checked out Cashflow Tribe, jump over, fill out that free survey, and get access to all of OREC 2019's footage, plus win a chance to meet up with Ben one-on-one. He'll maybe even take you in a tour with the Lambo if it's not winter.